All right, y'all, welcome back to the show. It's Antiwar Radio. Right now, we're going to go to Angela Keaton. She's the producer of this show and the development director of Antiwar.com. How's it going?
It is going fantastically, and I just want to thank so many of you who spent last night giving us a donation. I want to also thank, too, so many of those of you who give monthly donations, especially some of them that are targeted toward Antiwar Radio, because without you, there would be no show. It doesn't happen with magic beans. So I want to actually mention a few people: Doug Sparling, Joe Maraca, James Babb, Robert Blumman, Michael Edelstein, and several others who regularly have been boosters of the show and keep supporting us. We are in a little bit of financial trouble, like everyone else. We've been hit hard by the depression that we're not supposed to acknowledge. But you can help us if you can do a monthly donation. That would be great. Anything right now, nickels, dimes, $100 bills. It's all good. We take it almost every form. We take gold, silver, credit cards, everything you've got. It's antiwar.com/donate, and my number's 323-512-7095. That's 323-512-7095. And we so appreciate it. We also appreciate when you tell other people to link to antiwar.com, read the articles, pass them around. We may have the best site in the world, but it doesn't do anyone any good if no one reads it. So please, one of the best ways you can help us is telling people about antiwar.com and linking our stories.
Right on. Now, the splash page on antiwar.com today tells the story of a couple of financial angels and how they've really been helping us get by. And now, apparently, I guess we've lost them. Is that right?
Well, not totally lost them. They've had to really, really pull back. Really pull back, because the fact is that this recession's hit everyone. It's not because people are less committed to the war. It's not because people have turned away the antiwar.com. It's just that we've all been affected by, well, I mean, anyone who listened to Tom Woods or Charles Goyette last week knows why everyone's in this situation.
Yeah.
So, but this is a time when we really need the help, because actually, and as a very guest have discovered, things are about to really happen in the world of foreign policy. I mean, this week is going to be a very dense news week just based on this morning alone. So up in the upcoming weeks, we're going to have lots of stories on Yemen, lots of stories, I hope, on all the implications of the foreign policy on our domestic policy in terms of civil liberties, and, of course, all the guests, all your old favorites, and so many other people that you love to hear the great thoughts of the day. So we're still going to be at it and on it, but we definitely need your help now. And if not now, we've got 2 more years of the Obama regime. We don't know where any of this is going other than just worse. Boots on the ground anywhere at this point seems to be, nothing seems to be off the table. So right now we need your help more than ever.
Yeah. Well, and I don't really want to pick on people in general or broad brush anything too much, but it's just the case that so many people from the anti-war left got washed out by the election of Barack Obama. People want to hope, they want to believe so much. It's kind of the same way we got into the war in the first place. And the idea that you could have a presidential election where now everything's okay and that terrible George Bush is gone, and now I can pay attention to defending my people in power from the right-wing Tea Party attacks and whatever. That whole kind of mindset seems to have come in and displaced a lot of the anti-war fervor. It was anti-George W. Bush's war fervor. United for Peace and Justice just actually dissolved. They said, hey, Obama's elected, everything's fine, bang their gavel. And so, antiwar.com is not a march, but, we do fill a pretty specific and important role in staying anti-war, even when liberals are in power, and having a place for people to go to find the real truth. And that's what this is all about. Angela, I don't get my hopes up that, doing this show every day can somehow change history, but I do feel like I owe it to people to try to at least give them a place to go to find out the truth if they want it. They can change their own history in that way by making that choice. And antiwar.com has been so important to me for a long time, for 11, 12 years now since I started reading antiwar.com in the late 90s. And anyway, I can't do without it, and it's not just this show. I mean, I guess I'd figure something out, if I had to get cut, and I'm not the first one in. I understand. But I couldn't do without antiwar.com to read. Without Jason and Eric reading every newspaper in the world all day, every day, and finding all the most important stories, and hot linking right to them, it would be much more difficult for me to do my job. Let me just put it that way.
Well, you work extremely hard, and this is not blowing smoke up Scott's rear on this, but Scott's one of the hardest working people in the business, and this does not happen this does not happen through magic and good wishes. There has to be some capital involved, and people have to, understand that while the show is up and the site is free, that everyone puts in a great deal of time at well under market, under what normal market prices would be to make this happen. So to have it at this quality, and to have this kind of news, and to have where people are constantly up and doing this work, we definitely do need some funding. So anything you can do to help, and consistent help is always great. I mean, long-term consistent commitment of $10, $20 a month makes a huge difference around here. So please consider that. Once again, my number is 323-512-7095. That's 323-512-7095, and I'm Angela here at antiwar.com, ready to take your donation.
Now, Angela, it's okay, isn't it, if we go ahead and announce the big news about LA radio here?
I think we should go ahead and announce it.
Well, why don't you tell them?
Well, gosh darn it. For those of you who think that antiwar.com can easily be stopped or silenced, it seems that America's progressive flagship organization is welcoming Scott on board Friday evenings at drive time, 6:30. That would be
Fridays at 6:30.
Yep. That's drive time. I mean, right in the middle. I mean, that means everyone in Southern California can hear you speak to the best, the greatest.
Yeah, well, and here's the thing about that, too. There ain't no money in it, and I do have to eat.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, you eat occasionally, sure. I mean, even you have to eat, yeah.
Yeah, at least I try to eat once a day. If I can,
Right, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Have to eat. But, in fact, KPFK emboldened me so much that I just went ahead and started inviting some people from the Washington Post to maybe talk to you. So we'll see if everyone's really up to the challenge of standing up to your difficult questioning on KPFK. But it's going to change everything in terms of the quality of anti-war radio. I mean, this absolutely, having that many people with the ability to listen to anti-war radio in some form and to know about antiwar.com is definitely going to be a huge help in terms of our ability to let people know what's really going on out there.
Yeah, well, and to let people know that the wars ain't over, even if they had stopped paying attention for a little while. In fact, they're just expanding. I mean, I think there's a serious threat that Pakistan's going to unravel, and that'll be used as an excuse to extend the war further to the east there. Obama continues to threaten Yemen and Somalia, and those conflicts aren't going anywhere. They're only going to get worse and could serve at any moment to be the excuses to go ahead and land Marines in either country, I guess. Well, and, of course, there's always Lindsey Graham and his pet project using hydrogen bombs against the innocents in Iran.
Yes, but, the market values Lindsey Graham. His salary is much more than mine.
Yeah, well, but that's the way it is. That's how you know what you're doing is right. It's like the Goody Mob says, I kind of like being poor. At least I know what my friends are here for. All right. Well, thank you, Angela.
And thank you, Scott, for all you do for peace. Good
all
night.
Right, everybody. That's Angela Keaton. She's the producer of this show and the development director of antiwar.com. And we do need your help, and she's the one rounding up the dollars. So go look at antiwar.com/donate. Her phone number is there. And, in fact, I'll give you her phone number right now. I have it in front of me here, don't I? It is 323-512-7095. That's 323-512-7095. Help out antiwar.com and tell your friends. Let them know anyway. Don't boss them around, but, let them know. And by the way, I'll go ahead and say one more thing about this, too, which is that asking for money makes me feel really uncomfortable. Last time I really asked for money was like when I was a stupid kid bumming 50 cents, pretending it was bus fare or whatever to try to save up for a pack of cigarettes or something. I don't like asking for money. I mean, borrowing $50 from a friend is one thing, but it's a weird position to be in. I'd rather just charge a price, do business like a libertarian. The government makes us do it all, non-profit and whatever. We have to do fund drives like PBS, but we don't have George Soros. We need you. Antiwar.com/donate.